Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. And I'm going to demonstrate how to make these really easy and really quick candy bags. Now this one I made out of just regular fabric. You can use it for any celebration party that you're going to have. This one I made out of Christmas fabric. This one with Christmas fabric has twine as the drawstrings. And on this one here, I used 1/4 inch wide ribbon. Okay, let's get started. For this candy bag, you'll need 2 pieces of fabric, one for the inside and the outside. They can be the same fabric or different fabric. The bag actually looks a little nicer because the lining on the inside, if it's different, is going to look better. So you cut them 5 1/4 inches wide by 11 1/4 inches long, and they're both cut the same size. Now I'm going to be showing you where to draw some lines on here that are going to be a stitch line for the casing. I'm using pencil, and I'm just making a light pencil line. If you're making your candy bags out of really dark fabric, you can use this chalk pencil pin, and that way it'll show up on the dark fabric. So I'm using a ruler, and 1 inch in from the raw edge. You're going to go in 1 inch. So line your 1 inch line up on your raw edge of your fabric and then draw a line. Now you're going to move your ruler over to put the 3/4 inch line on the one you just drew. So put that 3/4 inch line on there, line it up all the way across, and then draw another line. Go to the other end and do the same thing. Now you're going to fold each piece of fabric in half and place a pin on each edge. And I'm going to be using something called pinking shears. They have jagged teeth on them. Now I got mine off of Amazon.com and I paid about $10 for them. Now this was a little over a year ago, so they're probably a little more now. But they're really nice for finishing off the raw edge of fabric. So you're going to be trimming the 3 raw edges along here. So the reason why I have them pinned is so that the fabric won't slip and the edges separate. So you're just going to go along and trim about that much off on all 3 edges. Do not cut on the folded edge. So after you're done cutting, this is what it looks like. Now you're going to need to bring both pieces of fabric together with the back of the fabrics together, the not so pretty side. So that's the side you want to bring together. And then place pins in that area where you've drawn your lines, because we're going to do some stitching. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at one edge and you're going to back stitch, stitch all the way across and back stitch. Then go over to the other line and do the same thing. Then go to the other end, place pins, and then stitch on those 2 lines. I want this fabric to be on the inside, so I'm going to fold it in half, and then you're going to pin it along the edge on both sides. So pin it over here and here. And you're going to stitch from this point. You're going to do a 1/4 inch wide seam, and you're going to stitch from down here up to where that casing line is here, and back stitch. Then pick up, start at the next casing line, back stitch, stitch down, and back stitch. Then do the same thing on the other side. I'm using 1/4 inch wide ribbon as the drawstring. So I'm using a safety pin, so I'm pinning it at near the end of the ribbon like that. Then you're going to go inside the casing. So just slip this inside like that and push it all the way through to the other end and pull it through. So now it looks like this. You want to leave a little bit of a tail over here. Now turn it over and then go through the other casing on the other side of the bag. Push it through all the way and push it out, grab it. Take the safety pin off. So then take your two ends and tie a knot in them. Now some people, when they work with ribbon like this, they take a little cigarette lighter and they singe the edges of the ribbon. I never do that because I'm always worried I'm going to set myself on fire. All right, so now we need to put the other drawstring in. So over here you've got the two ends here. Well, now we're going to start over here. So put it in. You're going to repeat the entire process. Push it all the way through to the other end, like that. Pull it through. And then flip it over and go around the other casing side and push it all the way through, pull the ribbon through, and then tie the two ends together. And then when you're done, you just pull the two edges together. One thing I like to do is after I put my candy inside, I like to take the top edge and fan it out like this. And it just adds a lot more interest to it. Now on this Christmas one, I used twine. And you can do the same thing. Now this twine, I left it a little too long. So the length is really up to you. This bag, they were cut about 18 inches long. I think, I don't know what I was thinking on this one. So I would make these a lot shorter. And again, I would just fan out the top like this. And I think these are really cute and they're so easy and quick. Now, if you're interested in other candy bags or candy dishes, I have several other tutorials, and I'm going to have those links listed below your YouTube screen in the description section. So scroll down, click on the words "Show More," and it will expand open. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and make sure you go and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl. This is Manny. See you next time.